let's go to the next story. I got Weapons. Guys, did you watch the new trailer for Weapons today?
I did not
check it out.
Okay, so yeah, I don't even know what it's about. I tend to wait and do reactions on my channel, and I didn't get a chance to do that one yet. So I'm interested to hear what it's about.
Well, I saw the trailer today. It's really simple, and right after I watched it, I thought, "Oh, this is like the new Longlegs, marketing wise." Remember in Longlegs how they just gave you like just a little bit with that like creepy image of the little girl on the floor, you know. And
until they spoiled it in the later trailer.
Yeah, it just left you wondering, like, what is this all about? And then we finally get the full trailer. But I think maybe they were inspired by that, and they thought, hey, let's try that approach with this movie. And all it is just a bunch of children running down the street with their arms up like this, and it's just a really creepy vibe. It's dark. It's at night. We can see if this actually has the trailer on here. Some of these pages they'll embed the trailer in there. Yeah, like there's an image from the trailer, and really that image pretty much tells you everything you need to know. The entire trailer, 40 seconds, is just random children. You know, could this be a secret season of the witch sequel?
Well, it makes me lean towards if it's a bunch of kids, is it some kind of weird horror Pied Piper thing? Like that'd be
I don't know.
There's I just checked it out before we went live, and the camera is like moving through the upstairs of a house and starts going down the stairs, and you just have this narration of sounds like a detective or a police officer that's basically giving their condolences to a father whose child is missing. So it's a very simple kind of thing, and then you see the images of these kids running through the street, but it's kind of almost like these black and white kind of looking shots with the contrast. So it's like it's a total guessing game as to what this is really about.
I mean, Cecil, here's the trailer right here.
Mr. Graff, I can understand your passion, and I don't mind having these conversations with you because, God forbid, if it was my child, I'd be demanding answers too. Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
Damn.
Wow. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I told you, man. That's all you get, and they definitely leave you wanting more. Like this bumped up a few notches to maybe my most anticipated movie for the rest of the year.
You just like the mystery, huh?
Yeah. I can read a little bit of this to see if maybe they shed some light on it. The teaser trailer for Weapons shows a number of children fleeing their homes in writer-director Zach Cregger's horror feature, which he's definitely an up-and-comer. I love Barbarian. Warner Brothers releases the film in theaters August 8th. The cast includes Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich, Austin Abrams, and more people. The multi-story narrative for Weapons centers on a small town where children have been disappearing late at night. I'm always into like child abduction movies anyway, even if it steps outside of like Prisoners. Oh my God, what an amazing movie Prisoners is.
You got to be careful. There's some clippers out there that can take certain sound bites.
Yeah, I know. I was literally thinking it as I was saying it, and I was like, damn it, I can't take that back.
There is something very like, it's got like kind of a folklore kind of vibe, I guess I like that whole eerie thing. Like you were saying with Longlegs, just sort of like the mystery is intriguing. So hopefully they don't blow it with a later trailer, but that's why I stay away from the non-teaser trailers.
Yeah,
if I'm interested, I just back the hell away and don't watch anything else.
Yeah, I'm like tempted to not watch a full trailer for that, just because that's exactly what I need to know. I like movies with gladiators, so there's another soundbite for you, Cecil. Oh, Jesus. So what do you think it means? Are you already like speculating on what that could mean just from watching that trailer?
Yeah, I mean, again, very Pied Piper vibes to me. Like, we haven't really seen. I have a Pied Piper story myself but it's
nice,
completely different. I don't think anyone's going to steal the idea, and if so, copyright Cecil. My Pied Piper idea is basically post-apocalyptic zombie story. It's the only zombie story I have, but I want a metal band that goes around and offers their services to small towns where they set up on the outskirts of town and start playing metal music to draw all the zombies out of the town, and then they take
That
them
is
all out
awesome.
and just make it like a band story where the band breaks up and then they have to get back together by the end, and so something like that. But as a different kind, like a more typical Pied Piper story, I think that it's a really cool, like, without saying it's a Pied Piper story, this is a very Pied Piper setup. Am I wrong? Like, it's just something in the dark at night, like, does something and it pulls the kids away in a very happy fashion. They're going on purpose. So yeah, I think that's a really brilliant idea to mine in a horror way.
Yeah. I just wonder, like, so what's going to be the payoff? Like, where are those kids going to end up? Are they going to be dead? I'm sure there's going to be deaths. This is a horror movie. It's Zach Cregger who did Barbarian. That movie gets freaking apeshit crazy. So yeah, I got a feeling this is going to get nuts.
And it's called Weapons, which is like, it seems like such an odd title for what we've seen so far. So hopefully they can handle that mystery part of it well. I'm picking up Twilight Zone kind of vibes, and I love the hell out of the Twilight Zone. So anything that's got that just eerie feeling about it. I mean, that's the thing about when you get excited for movies is like, are they gonna stick the landings? The third act's gonna have a payoff that makes it worth it. That's the toughest thing, especially with something like this.
Zach Cregger, though, I think he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, I believe it'll be good. I liked a lot of Barbarian. I just thought it got too silly with a particular choice at the very end, and I was like, okay. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to want to see what he does in the future for sure. So
I thought Justin Long was hilarious, and I know comedy's subjective, but man, he had me freaking rolling throughout Barbarian. And it had I don't know, it's unique because like whatever's down there in that basement, it freaks you out. You're like, oh my shit, this could be like the worst thing ever. But then you got Justin Long showing up and just feeling like he's almost in a different movie. But for some reason his comedy was landing and the scares were still there. So, but yeah, that was kind of a divisive movie for sure. Barbarian. I knew some people said they didn't really like it, but I like movies that do that. I tend to like divisive movies.
It was just a couple of it was the dive off the side with the titties flopping, like you can't. I'm sorry, when you have two jugs in my face when you're attacking me, it's not scary and it's not sexy, but it's not scary. That was my problem. I was so focused on how unscary a naked woman running at me is. Like, I guess that's what I found out.
Now, have you seen Kingpin?
Yeah, same thing.
There's a fight.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much punching her breast.
Yeah, I mean, Lin Shaye, quality, right?
Exactly, yeah. Well, no, it wasn't Lin Shaye. It was actually the...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was that... But what's her name? Is it Vanessa Angel? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it, but man, that's
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So... All right, I gotta talk about. I'm skipping a story just so we can talk about this. Well, hello there. You just watched an outrageous clip from the Hit the Bricks podcast. I really hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more clips, you can click here or you can click here, and you can just have yourself a ball. All right, and also follow the Hit the Bricks podcast on Spotify as well. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.